One of the online products that Moris.co.uk provide is an annual storage and transit policy. We do this for competition cars, competition karts and competition bikes. We get asked a lot of questions about one of the warranties that is under our policy, and it basically insists that when you take out an policy with us, the item that you've insured, the car, cart or bike, needs to be data tagged. We receive a number of questions asking what Datatag is, what it does, what are the benefits of it. So we thought while we're at the Autosport Show, we would ask Dave Luscombe from Datatag to explain a little bit more so we get it from the horse's mouth, so to speak. So I'm going to pass over to Dave to tell us a little bit more. So, Dave, tell us a little bit more about Datatag. What is it? Why should people use it? And what are the customers getting out of it? And what do the insurers get out of it?
Thanks, Justin. Essentially, Datatag is a proven market leader in theft deterrence. It stops people stealing your asset, whether that's a cart, whether it's a motorcycle, no matter what it is. We've launched a new motorsport system specifically designed for competition vehicles. The big problem with competition vehicles is there's always a massive demand for new parts, spare parts, be they wheels, brakes, engine, suspension. And on motorsport vehicles, like most of the vehicles, other than the chassis and the engine, there are no identifying features on the vehicle. So if I steal a cart, I can strip out the engine, the brakes, any parts I want. They're totally unidentifiable. So from a thieving point of view, it's 100% safe. And I can sell them into any championship I want. So this system allows all of those parts to be given a unique identity that the thief can't remove. And we use an array of technologies to do that, from radio frequency identity tags to tamper-evident laser-etched labels to microdots in a UV chemical DNA solution. All of those technologies together, it's a DIY fit, the owner puts them on, you can mark everything down to the smallest nut and bolt, brake calipers, anything you like. Really, the only thing you can't mark is the exhaust. All of that information then is registered on a database that's 24-hour a day, 7-day-a-week telephone database that the police have got access to anytime, any place. Add that together, what it means is if you're a thief, stealing an item that is data tagged brings with it massively higher risks than stealing one that isn't marked. So people say, does data tag stop theft? Yes, it does, but what you could also argue is it displaces theft. It moves it from the marked asset to the non-marked asset. So you massively increase the chances or decrease the chances of your machine, whether it be a competition motorbike, a car, being stolen. The chances are it will not be stolen. From an insurer's point of view, you've got the benefit on your claims book because it's less of a chance of being stolen and it's protected. And you know, you can even use some of this technology as an asset management tool. If you've got a number of carts, they've each got their own identity, you can tag certain items to certain cars, you can manage all your wheels, you can manage your brakes, calipers, your engines, whatever you like. So there are many, many uses to it. But ultimately, it's a very cost-effective way of solving a lot of problems. The unique thing about Datatag amongst many of its competitors is that there are no ongoing charges. Once you buy it and you install it, that asset is registered to you for as long as you own the car, nothing else to pay. If you sell the cart, it can be re-registered to the new owner for a minimal fee of about £15, and it doesn't wear out. There's no batteries, there's no power, it doesn't wear out, it can't be jammed, it can't be removed, it can't be overridden. So in total, it's the ultimate answer to the problem that blights every sector. Kart racing is a classic example where you put this on, you reduce the chance of it getting stolen, it stays yours.
And presumably by doing that, the insurers also have an increased chance of recovery as well. Is that true?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, these if anybody has stolen a cart that's marked and the police get involved, you can recover and identify an asset. Datatag has got a 100% success record in courts of the technology being identified and being used in the prosecution. The microdots we have, each system contains 1,000 microdots. If you're a thief, you've got to remove 1,000 microdots to be sure you've de-identified it. If you're a police officer, you've got to find one to prove where that belongs. And so from a thief's point of view, the risks are massively high. From the insurer's point of view, yes, if it's stolen, the parts can be recovered. But the real gem is, it doesn't get stolen in the first place. As a theft deterrent, there is no more powerful deterrent. You know, next to chaining a big dog to your cart, this is the baby.
And I mean, the way you described it, I mean, it sounds a very comprehensive system. Yep. Is it very complicated for someone to fit? Is it difficult for someone to follow the instructions? Does it take long for someone to do? Is there a technique? Is there a particular skill that's needed?
Every system comes with full instructions. The technology is very, very easy to apply. The labels are very simple to apply. The microchips that we supply with it, and an insertions tool that you can put it in certain places. There's full instructions with it, and the microdots, very, very easy to apply. To mark a kart properly and carefully, at most will take you 45 minutes to do. And once it's marked, that's it, you don't have to do anything with it. The technology we use have been tested in the plant and agricultural machinery sector, where they're subjected to a very harsh environment and steam cleaning. So on a precision piece of kit like a competition vehicle, there's absolutely no problem with washing it off or removing the technology, and it's on there for life. So very easy to install, minimal time to do. You know, on a cold winter's night when you've got your car stripped down in the garage, it's the best 45 minutes you'll ever spend.
And when someone's actually applied the data dots and the tags and everything, what happens then? Is there a form that they fill in?
Yeah, once you've filled everything or put everything on the cart, you fill in a form, you send that to us, and within 7 days we will email you a PDF registration document. So effectively your cart gets the equivalent of a V5 registration document with all your details on, registered to you. Put that away in the file where you keep all your precious documents, and then if you sell the vehicle, on the back of there is a re-registration form, and the new owner can register it to them. So you have documentary evidence that that cart is yours and all the parts on it are yours. Very simple.
And I believe for 2014, Datatag have come out with a specific motorsport kit as well. You have one in your hand. And this comes with everything. This comes with the instructions. This comes with all the microdots, the tags itself, and that just gets mailed out to people once they've asked for one.
Yep, that's it. The new system, we brought it out at the beginning of this year due to specific demand. We've always had an off-road motorcycle system. This system has been enhanced to allow it to be used on karts and cars and off-road motorcycles. So any off-highway competition vehicle, this is perfect for. Simply phone us up, buy it, and we'll send it out to you with free postage and packing, and then away you go. It's dead easy to put on.
And presumably if there are any sort of, data dots or microdots left over, well, I suppose they can even be applied to the big dog as well, if you still want to chain the big dog to the cart as well. Is that right?
Yeah, as long as the asset is associated to the cart. So yeah, put your microdots there. If you've got spare wheels, put them on the spare wheels. If you've got tyre warmers, put them on the tyre warmers. You could even put them on, you know, your pit board, your numbers, anything you like. Once you've put them on there though, once the bottle's been opened and you used it, then throw that bottle away. So one system is to one vehicle and all the assets associated with it. What we try to discourage people from doing is thinking, well, I'll go and mark the TV and the mobile phone and the laptop, because then that contaminates the database, because that number is associated with a cart. If you've got more than one system, or more than one cart, more than one system, and you know, they're not massively expensive, so it's a great investment.
Very good. Dave, thank you very much.